on.
Wait a minute.
She was about to pick his nose. Sign language queen. Hi legends, welcome back. Today we're going to be watching High School Musical 2. I originally watched High School Musical 1 ages ago. It's got to be a couple years ago now on this channel. So I thought it's about time we finally check out High School Musical 2. Yes, I've seen it, but I last saw it about probably a decade ago. So this will probably read more like a reaction than a commentary because I barely remember a thing about this movie. What I do remember is this was my least favourite High School Musical. I know, unpopular opinion. So many people rank this as like their favourite. So I'm interested to see now, with this gap between me watching it when I was younger and now watching it when I'm older, will this turn into one of my favourite High School Musicals? Possibly. We're going to see today. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this movie, that'll be available down below on my Patreon, along with the content creator resources and my other full-length movie reactions and full-length episode-by-episode TV show reactions. Feel free to subscribe and check me out on my socials. I post about my bows, the books that I'm reading, the books that I'm writing, and many more things. So feel free to check me out over there. But for now, we'll dive in. It is 5 minutes past 3. Yes, she can math. Oh wow, this feels so reminiscent of the times. Ooh, all the unemployed people from this movie keep coming back to the school, don't they? And they do like their little TikToks in front of it. Sorry for calling you out, it's true. And can I say much? No, I've never done something this amazing.
Summers have passed fleetingly since I was your age. There was that unforgettable...
Oh my god, it's so weird. This is so culty. The way everyone just starts saying summer. I'd be freaked out too, Troy. This is such a weird way to start a movie. Wow. And I always expected that it'd be like this around summertime at school, and it never was. Why did we never celebrate like this? And his stupid t-shirts. Oh, sorry. High School Musical is always going to be the best musical I've ever seen in my life. I don't care what anyone says. Maybe High School Musical 2 is good. We've been 5 minutes in. And Zac Efron, the man he is. He did so many musicals. I still need to watch Hairspray. Maybe we'll do that after this. They really missed out on making them two. Was his name Zeke? A Zeke and Sharpay thing. I think that would have been really cute. And they kept making her obsessed with Troy, but I didn't care about that. That was missed potential. And also one thing Corbin Blue was going to do, he was going to sell the number. I fear Disney Channel were in their bag with this. They've just never topped it again. I hope everyone knows that once I finished watching these 3 movies, I'm gonna go straight to watching Dylan Is in Trouble's video on High School Musical because I loved it when I first watched it. They were just really out here. Oh, Disney Channel wish they could do this again. Imagine hitting their peak so early. The visionary, them being the clocks. Oh.
So I can take that little hottie on a proper date.
Okay, Disney.
See ya.
You can never make me a Gabriella hater. Anyone trying to say that Sharpay wasn't the mean girl in this movie, they're just delusional. I wish I could be as delulu as you. She was a mean girl and it's okay. You need a mean girl in your movie, you know? You need an antagonist. I don't know why people try so hard to make her the good person. Like, it's okay. Like, I could not be brainwashed into thinking Gabriella was the problem in these movies. Isn't that for his name, Troy? They all act like it's him proposing. Oh, they're hilarious.
T as in Troy?
What? Yeah.
T as in Troy. And he just, yeah. Trust a man to buy his girlfriend a gift. That's something about him rather than about her. T as in Troy. Oh my lord. And I can't believe I didn't remember them all acting like he was proposing when they turned the corner to see him putting the necklace on her.
I'd say Troy Bolton has that category pretty much.
Not them doing a little Easter egg with the fabulous sticker on her mirror in the locker.
Nice workout.
Tell you what, seeing moves I didn't see last season.
The jaddiness.
tell you what, you guys stick together this summer. You work on the game, and we are talking back-to-back champions.
Sorry, when we were younger, Troy, but now that I'm older, the dad. Like, I was never blind, but now that I'm older.
There's a guacamole facial and a seaweed body scrub on the menu.
What could be more fabulous? More ice?
By the way, Miss Evans.
It's happening. It's happening. There's just so many Gully's personalities when this happened, and I don't blame them.
Endless days in my shades, the
Oh, she sold this so well.
Thank you.
And that's so cool that they had Sharpay and, oh my god, what's his name? Evan? How have I got Sharpay and Ryan? You know what? Sabrina Carpenter's new music video gives fabulous. Such a visionary, such an icon, such a queen. See, this kind of choreography you're just not going to see anymore without Kenny Ortega. Oh my god. Oh, I love this movie so much. Okay, maybe this is ranking higher than I thought. Is this gonna knock High School Musical 1 out of its ranking for me? What was that? Criminal. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh my. Oh, the wink. Oh no.
Worries too much, she'll get frown lines.
Oh my. Ryan, I was not involved with your game. Look at that call control.
Teach me the art of Austrian flake pastry. And Sharpay's gonna be where I work every day? How much better can summer get?
Again, missing out. I really liked the idea of these two and they just ruined it.
It smells so good and I am so hungry. What's for lunch?
Miss Montez, it would seem your lunch break does not start for 3.5 minutes. I do hope no members drown.
3.5 minutes?
3 infractions of any kind.
This man needed to calm down with his power. I know he was being pressured by Sharpay to get them basically to quit, but can he stop?
We gotta hoop out back, 2 free meals a day, and we only have to wear these stupid outfits on duty. All for one and one for all.
How long were they actually working for?
Okay, guys.
Come on, do your little feet movements. Oh, yes! Yes! I think it should be a legal requirement that Zac Efron's just in a musical every other year. Come on, Corbin. Okay, Gabriella. Yes! I forgot the kid with the pants. Oh, musical genius, musical innovation. Music was never the same. It just tickles my brain right, this whole part. ASMR people would love this. High School Musical 2 invented ASMR. Oh my god, and Corbin Blue's right there. He did that very fast, and also, did he have to write that upside down? If he was to flip that over, he had to have written that upside down. And that was quick. I guess you could, it's not like hard.
Are you sure it's okay for us to be out here?
Nah, unless the jackrabbits turn us in.
Bruh, he had them having a picnic on the golf course. They could have got clobbered in the head with a golf ball. The romance would be cut quite short.
I always liked the idea of being in charge of my future. Until it actually started happening.
So, let's just think about right now.
Since when was High School Musical 2 kind of deep? Since when did they talk about, like, problems like this? I'm in my 20s and it still feels the same. I'm just saying. 20 teens out there. It doesn't get better.
Could you tell maintenance to give it a little extra splash?
I thought she was calling him out to come get them, but she's doing it even worse. Although that could be kind of fun, kind of summery in the heat as well. Oh, again, another cock blocking situation. They said, They were so strict about that, Disney. It's kind of hilarious. Oh my god, these two dumb pooters really had the best time doing anything. I love that for them. This song deserved to be in the Billboard Hot 100. Was it? Because the song was so iconic, I might not even put it past being in the Billboard charts.
Dad could do backup and everyone could dance.
Big time out on that one. My singing career began and ended with the East High Winter musical.
But he's already done 2 musical numbers. The liar he is. Troy was really out here fighting his demons. He heard one note and was intrigued. He couldn't help it. Music was his calling. When you dream, like, no one was holding him at gunpoint. Also, I forget, this is actually kind of historic because High School Musical 2 is when Zac Efron actually had his vocals on the movie. Because if you didn't know, the first one, he didn't have his vocals. That was Drew Seeley. Legend you are. But I do actually prefer Zac Efron's voice. You are the music in me. Yes, Bubblehead. Yeah, his music career so ended. But he's doing his little tiptoes around the piano. Like, shut up. Oh my god, he needed to pull up his pants. I did not realise. They were so low. Sir, pull those pants up. Since when was Troy Bolton's pants this low down? Why does her voice just switch up like that though? There's so many times in this recording now where her voice has switched up like someone else was in there, and I know it's not because she can sing, but I feel like they put 2 different takes together and it's so jarring. It goes from like Gabriella to sounding like a Muppet. Oh, iconic. So reminiscent of my childhood. Oh, that gave me chills.
Maybe we can work this out, but only if we're all in this together.
Oh, not them putting 2 songs there in that sentence. I love that. But he was such a little fake one out here, pretending he didn't want to do music, but he so did. He did. He jumped at every opportunity there was.
Hi.
Hello.
So where's your dad?
He's polluting the world.
Daddy.
Was she calling Troy Daddy though? Are we sure she wasn't calling him that? Oopsie! Such a girly. Me when I hit the curb. Oopsie!
Backboard.
This is a kitchen, not a day spa. You and Jason suit up for dinner duty in the dining room.
I won't like that. It's kind of gross that he's like washing his feet in the kitchen in one of their, I know it's like probably one of their wash buckets, but still kind of gross. Please don't do that. And let's put some respect on Kelsey's name. Out here at what, 16, 15 years old, and she's just playing some improvisational piano in a restaurant. You know how talented that is? Even if it's not improvisational, she's still playing the piano, and that's so talented to do that for the shift she's probably doing it for.
So Troy, I saw your championship game. I mean, wow.
Wow. This is so awkward.
This sure positively screams for Windsor Nut.
This is just so rude. It was just not their place to do this.
And an excellent scholarship program as well.
Scholarship.
He could use one of those. He's piss poor. His dad's a teacher, a basketball coach, and his mum, no idea what she does. He's so real for that. That's me every other day.
Being late, but an hour is approaching a felony. Just because Troy's a nice guy doesn't mean he's immune to boy disease.
So right.
Yeah, forgetting things he shouldn't forget.
She's so right. She said have standards, girly. You deserve better.
Watch your step. Insurance issues.
Insurance issues. Lana Del Rey when Benson Boone did his backflip on stage. Wait, is this when Sharpay does her performance? Because this was such a bop. This was such a moment. Was he paid enough for this? Fever dream moments this is. They did not have a singing I wanna wacka neeka 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 poo poo poo. Me right now.
Real fish talk, no lie.
Oh, since when was this in High School Musical 2? I do not remember this one bit. I think I blanked it for a good reason.
You ever tried just singing? I mean, without all the lights and sets and like backup people?
But that's boring. That's not as fun. She wants to be a pop star. Let her shine. Music would be so boring if we didn't have the girlies that did do all the extravagance.
Fun.
Wait a minute.
She was about to pick his nose. That finger was about to go up his nose, up his nostril. She was going to dig into his brain. That pool actually was a lot deeper than I thought it was. And wasn't there a thing where Vanessa Hudgens said she wasn't that good of a swimmer, so Troy would have to, well, Zach would have to hold her up quite a lot? Or am I misremembering? Was it not her? Maybe I'm misremembering. That'd be so ironic that they've got her playing a lifeguard and she can't even swim that well herself. Block what, number 4 at this rate? Do they even kiss in this movie? They must, at some point.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I didn't get my friends jobs at the club so they could sit and watch me eat in the dining room.
Yeah, I'm just saying never be ashamed of attention as long as you've earned it.
He was speaking some wise words. Also, poor dad out here was kind of needing that scholarship to pull through to get his own kid to go to college. He was like, please.
So, maybe today we can have our...
I want to know how long she spent making that poster for him. She added all the sparkles, all the little accents. She really got her little DIY craft kit out for Troy.
What's she up to?
Who knows?
Trying to steal your man.
I'm promoting you.
You what?
There's an opening as an assistant to the golf pros. Salary job, no clocking in, but $500 a week plus tips.
What?
How long were they there for? How long is their summer? Because it's great that it's salaried, but they're going to go back to school at some point. And salaried only looks nicer when you're actually going to be there for a year, because you'll see the full amount. But when you're there for only a couple weeks, salaried is great and all, and yes, you're going to be earning more, but it's only going to be a little bit more.
The future is full of uncharted waters, and this family has real clout. So I suggest you take
Did you say they have real clout? This family is real clout. Wow, this movie was ahead of its times.
All right. Wow, nice backswing, man. Nice backswing. Good job, killer.
Another kid with anger issues. Messy. She needed to back off. This is not your man. And he never will be. She's going for the wrong man too. Just go for Zeke.
We're on this together, right?
Your parents have been really, really nice, Sharpay. But singing with you isn't a part of my job.
I know.
I love that he said that for himself, because he's so right. They may be buying him with the job, but he doesn't have to do more than that. Although it probably feels like he has to.
She's basically offering him a college education just to sing with her in the talent show.
Honestly though, I would understand him wanting to do that, because if it kind of secured his future, then why not? I know things work out in the end, but he didn't come from the most privileged background, which is what they make it out to sound like. So why not use a leg up if he can get it?
Oh, and brighten up the tempo. We'll need to keep people awake.
What about our song? What about who?
She did have a good vision for the song. I love her little rock up-tempo version of You Are the Music of Me.
And I'm sorry I couldn't make lunch today. It's been wild.
He's disappointing her every day. This is bad. Day after day, minute after minute. There's only so much waiting around she can do. And she's still wearing the T for Troy necklace. Gabriella's too good for him. Maybe time for a new necklace.
I don't think that's how they roll.
That's not how they roll?
No, that's not what I meant. I just think it's a closed practice. Sorry.
A closed practice.
Maybe you can get us a video.
Turning into his dad.
Working up something new.
So you coming to the baseball game?
Wasn't invited.
Hey, everyone's invited. Come on, hop in.
Baseball game. I don't know why I blanked the idea that this was the moment for the baseball. I completely forgot that this iconic moment was coming up. Dance. This moment in High School Musical is one of those things that I didn't appreciate as much as I should have at the time, but looking back now, it's so iconic, and I loved the way that people like, did Chad and Ryan have a thing? Because they changed clothes.
But I don't dance. You don't think dancing takes some game?
Oh, this was the showdown of a century. They had vibes. I see it. Oh my. There was so much missed potential in High School Musical. It was kind of making me mad.
Alright, let's hustle, come on!
Okay, maybe I do prefer High School Musical 2 to High School Musical 1. I think it's now my second favourite. This must be so emotional though, actually, like watching this movie, because it's so reminiscent of my childhood, and these songs all made up my childhood. So looking back is kind of emotional, because it just brings back such good memories. You can show me. His fake little... I'm gonna go for a drive and I'm gonna listen to this whole album back to back. I think Corbin Bleu has such a lovely voice though. It's just so good. Because so far I've noticed that every song he's sung on, it's been a bop. It's just been so good. He's got that really nice tone. Yes, Kenny Ortega, make them work! Oh, this is actually too good, especially this dance break here. Never doubt Kenny Ortega. I love watching a movie if it says it's directed by him or choreographed by him because I just know it's going to be so good. Can there be like a legal law where Kenny Ortega just has to choreograph movies? See, they changed clothes and everyone talks about it now. But it's a good thing to talk about because what else am I supposed to think? Like, what was the reason for them changing clothes? But they just skim over it. Because what was I supposed to get from that? What was that supposed to mean? Was it just, oh, they're accepting each other? I don't know. I love it though.
Hey. So, I called last night. I got, hung up at the gym.
He has the audacity to act bamboozled that Gabriella's got other friends.
Her mom makes the best brownies in the entire world.
Yeah, I know. I've had them.
Oh, jealous and making it awkward. Way to ruin the vibe. When he's been out here, you know, chaperoning Sharpay all day, every day, and being late to their dates, and then leaving his friends to go to the basketball place in that other university. Just saying, not his place to act like this.
I didn't sign up for this golf job. Phone offered it. I said yes. My decision. But I show up to work. Same as you. So chill, man.
You get a speck of dirt on your pants and someone dry cleans you.
You wouldn't do the same thing.
If I was as good as you.
I did not say that.
You didn't have to.
And neither did you. No,
we didn't
I'm
vote
gonna
you Catholic.
pause. I'm gonna say though, I get where Troy's coming from as well. Like, he was offered these opportunities, and of course you'd say yes. It'd be stupid to say no. So they can be as bad as they want at him for it, but he also does need to look out for himself. Yes, he could ask if his friends could come along, but it's hard to when you get those opportunities to say like, hey, can my friends come? Because it feels like then you're not as serious about it. Or you don't want to like tarnish your opportunity. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I'm not entirely on Troy's side, but I do understand where he's coming from, and I do understand that this was blown a bit out of proportion. Like, he can't say no to these opportunities. And also, he didn't ask to be promoted. That was never a thing. That was pushed upon him.
We have been like brothers since preschool.
It's preschool. They go that far back.
And who does?
Excuse me, you're all being...
Here we go. We're actually going to have the You Are the Music and Me rock version, the up-tempo version. Sharpay really was on one for this. Deserved a Grammy.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, this is too good. This is too good. And I love how she had all the sparkles and everything. She was so pop girly, and I love it. Never take that away from her. Never to get rid of her shine. Literally. I'm not sure though about that tail that she's got. Why do they sing it like that? Oh, his voice. I love Zac Efron's voice. But yeah, he's always about how it's not music's not his passion, but look at him blending so effortlessly in, like him doing the little toe step with the mic. Had Kelsey working overtime. It's too good, it's too good, it's too good. Standing ovation. Are we sure he's that good at basketball? Oh, they're practicing the song. I actually kind of feel sorry for Troy in this movie though. I know he isolated himself, but they also isolated him as well. It wasn't his fault he was getting these opportunities. I don't know. It's a tough one. Because having hindsight, I'm like, yeah, life is hard. I don't blame him for taking these opportunities. He needed to take them. They might not get handed to you again. And also, just looking at life in general, all my friends went to different unis. No one really went to the same one. And the ones that did go to the same ones, it's not like they kept in really contact whilst they were there. You meet new people, that's just life.
What? Wait, Mr. Fulton.
No discussion, Miss McKessie. This is a business.
This is a business. Yes, he's giving her a life lesson, but these are also kids he's talking to. And when it comes to the time for them to actually do their jobs as adults, they will do their jobs as adults. Because you hear this time and time again. But anyway, I love as well how he thinks he's the power here. Because, I mean, he doesn't really. If they all decide to not work, which, spoiler, they all decide to not work, what can he really do? There's more of them than there is him. And also, what do they have to lose? They're going to go back to school anyway at the end of this summer holiday. I hope they clean those plates again. After she wipes her greasy little fingers all over it.
Sharpay.
The girls are about to fight. The girls are fighting. Let's go. Push her in the pool.
How about the fact that your brother has worked extremely hard on the show?
Oh, boo-hoo. He'll be in the show.
Do I have to say it one more time? How is Sharpay not the villain?
I'm done here. But you better step away from the mirror long enough to check the damage that will always be right behind you.
Okay, she snatched Sharpay's wig. Oh, this is so emotional as like a 9-year-old watching this and be like, oh my god, she's leaving! Yes, Troy, come on with your little moment.
What about us? What about everything we've been through? Oh, what about trust?
Oh, the drama was at a 10. She's gonna look away. And to think they were gonna see each other at school though. There's probably, what, a week or two left at this place? They sold the shit out of this performance though. It's so jarring as well to see Troy in this. Sorry, Zac Efron in this. And then see him in the movie. Oh, what's it called? The Gold Fist or whatever it's called. Not the Gold Fist. That new movie he's in. It's really good, by the way. I highly recommend it. The Iron Claw. He's great in that. Highly recommend. But I always knew he was a good actor, even back here. He just had that potential.
Do I seem different to you this summer?
You dress a lot better, that's for sure.
For people who claimed they were peasants, he did have a nice bedroom though. I don't know if this is small in American standards, but in a British world, this is a big bedroom.
He's gonna figure out the right thing to do.
That background behind him, the backdrop, needed to be ironed. That was creased to the gods. Okay, I kind of forgot this was in the movie. Troy has had enough. And apparently I saw Zac Efron say this whole dance was like improvised or something. They just like shoved him out onto the lawn. Which is crazy to think that Kenny Ortega just said improvised on the spot, Zac. But okay, I'm not calling him a liar. I can see how this was improvised. Because he did so good to improvise the scene if he did. They just had him running out in the fields. They said, go, Zac, go. I just love the thought, actually, that this is improvised. Because it is just so dramatic and he sells it so well and it's just so good. It's too good. Imagine what a slap in the face it might have felt like, though, that one of your improvised scenes or dance routines was one of the most popular moments in the movie. Self-reflection. I love how I haven't listened to this in years and the lyrics are still ingrained in my brain. Sign language queen. This does make sense. This whole thing was improvised. Some of those moves are questionable. Is he gonna smack that water? Yes, he's gonna smack that water.
What do you mean you're not doing the show?
Exactly that. Employees aren't allowed in the show.
No. You're an honorary member.
I don't like the way you've been treating my friends.
That's right, sir. That is right. I won't lie though, I didn't realise how short Gabriella's screen time was in this movie. I swear she was in High School Musical 1 a lot more. High School Musical 2 feels like it was just Troy's movie.
Fresh batteries in your tiki warrior costume and let's get going.
Took your advice. Sold it online. You've always wanted the spotlight. Now you've got it. Break a leg.
This served us so right though. This was deserved. I don't care what anyone says. She was being so mean this whole movie. So nasty-spirited.
I'm more interested in what went down between me and you, man. I was a jerk.
Yeah.
Besties.
Hey, brothers fight.
That's right, brothers do fight. Still brothers.
I know how hard you must have worked on this show. Making these wildcats look good could have been easy. So I apologize.
Hey, Chad's got more rhythm in his finger than I think anyone else in this movie had in any one of their other bones. Although they all were good dancers, so I'm not actually coming for them.
Sharpay, I'm going to find you that award. I tell you it's mine.
Coach Bolton? Ooh, that was a good looking man.
Promises. But what was the first thing you said to me when I started working here?
Bring me more ice.
Think harder. We're
all of this together.
All in this together.
All of this together. Is that Mr. from Good Luck Charlie? He was in High School Musical? What was his name? Shane? I have no idea. Was that him? And I looked like him, and it makes sense because Disney Channel like to have actors from other projects in different projects. They used to keep it in the company, but they did. Wow, he had 3 seconds to practice, and he gets this so spot on, and he's trying to again tell us. I know I keep pulling this fight, but music's not my thing. My career started and ended at the talent show. What's gonna be reborn again at the talent show?
Why'd you switch songs?
Switch songs? What?
Yeah, Ryan said.
Bolton!
But I didn't learn a new song.
A little surprise in store, maybe? This was so iconic, though.
Once in a lifetime.
Also, I don't know why I was obsessed with the way he held the mic. There was just something about it. It looked like it was so effortless for him.
Make it last forever.
He knows our voice. He was shooketh. She was gone for, what, a day? Yes, Zac Efron with his little stepping and clicking. He loves it.
What does it really mean?
That mic was nowhere near his mouth. Troy versus his mic. Will he put it near his mouth? Or will he always hold it a meter away? Yes, Corbin Blue! The way the wind is hitting all of them is spectacular, but I don't think it was planned because it just looks like it was a windy day.
The Star Dazzle for this year goes to, of course, our one and only...
My brother, Ryan Evans.
Still within the family, still a little bit of nepotism there. If it wasn't Sharpay, it was Ryan. Wait, see, they had Zeke and Sharpay paired up together. They should have really went with that.
Here's to the future.
No.
Here's to now?
Here's to right now.
Oh my god. They're gonna cockblock. Oh no, they did. Oh, they did. Okay, they did go the one kiss per movie. And here we have Troy being really dramatic here. They did it again. Lips touched. You can't tell me otherwise. Oh, they did. Okay. Disney were risky. He was really smouldering here though. Like, he in a second remembers to smoulder. And it always takes me out because he smiles. But then... it's too good. I forgot about this part. With Miss Miley Cyrus. It's like playing Where's Wally. She gets a 3-second cameo, if that. Sorry, I'm just on a mission to find Miley Cyrus. Miley now? Miley? I love it when they did this in High School Musical 3. They have a whole similar moment to this. Come on, Miley! I cannot rest until I see her. There she is! Oh, finally. Was she actually on set, or did they just have her do that separately somewhere else? Because you don't see her in the surrounding areas, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was just holding her up there. Which is so funny, because they made her the lifeguard. That's the end. Choreographed by Kenny Ortega, Charles, and Bonnie. Okay, respect on their names, but Kenny Ortega. Iconic. I think that's actually gone up in my ranks. I think I now prefer that to the first one. I think for me it goes High School Musical 3, spoiler, High School Musical 2, then High School Musical 1. But who knows, when we watch High School Musical 3, maybe my rating will change. But anyway, that's enough from me. You've just seen me blabber on about this movie for ages. Let me know what you think of the movie. I'm always interested. I do always look at your comments, so I'd love to see what you have to say. But for now, I think that is enough from me. If you like this reaction, you might like one of these. Feel free to check either or out. Choose your fighter. Choose your musical. She doesn't even put musicals up. Watch me not even put them up because I don't even remember what I said. But here you go. Either or. I'd love to see you over there. But enough from me. Adios.